Welcome to POV. In film, a great way to start out, gather experience, and build a reputation in the industry is to become a freelancer. Since productions are on a project-to-project basis, you're probably going to want to familiarize yourself with the freelancer lifestyle anyway. Here are some basic bookkeeping tips you may want to consider. Invoicing. Things you need to include in your invoice are the word invoice. Seems obvious, but you need to identify the document and differentiate it from a quote or a receipt. A unique invoice number. This number must be unique to each invoice. No duplicates. This will provide clear identification and will be easy to reference back to. Invoice date. The date the invoice was made. This is not to be confused with the date that the service was provided. You are to include that in a later description of services. Bill to. The name and address of the client you are sending the invoice to. For this, you may need the client's registered company name and business address. Make sure you get this from them ahead of time. Possibly add a contact number to make following up on payment much easier. A description of your services provided, i.e. production assistant services. You should also want to add a unit cost, whether that unit may be hourly rate, daily rate, or project rate. Ideally, this should be a rate agreed upon beforehand. You can list in the description each services you provided marked with the individual amount. Total amount payable. This is a combined sum of all services listed. Payment terms. These are the terms for the length of time the client has in order to pay the invoice. How to pay the invoice. Include the way you prefer your invoice to be paid, i.e. EMT, check, or cash. A contact number can also be useful should they have any questions or wish to contact you regarding payment. It can help speed up the process. You'll want to keep a ledger. A simple list in Excel will do. Here, you'll be able to track invoices paid or outstanding, as well as keep a list of your expenses. This will also help when it comes time to doing your taxes. Taxes. You'll want to keep all of your receipts related to your time as a freelancer. These can be receipts for things such as food and entertainment, equipment rentals, equipment purchases, travel, whether it be flights, car rentals, accommodations for hotels or Airbnbs, cell phone bills, car maintenance, gas, and parking. Keep track of the number of kilometers you drive during your time working. If you work from home, you can write off a portion of your rent and internet bill. When tax season begins, it's best to consult with the CA, a certified accountant, on your proper steps to submit your taxes. A good rule of thumb is to save a portion of your income or paycheck so that when tax season rolls around, you'll have enough money to pay off your taxes. This can be anywhere between 15 to 20% of your pay. If you're making more than $30,000 a year in freelance income, it may be beneficial to register for an HST number. Freelancing is a great way to build your reputation and network while continuing to develop your skill set. Relationships help to create opportunities. When you're able to work well with others, understand a client's needs, and deliver a product or service without hassle, it builds a reputation that is worth weight in advertising dollars. And while every job may not be the dream job, every job is a potential opportunity to get you one step closer to that dream job. Remember, it's the art of filmmaking, which means there's always room for you to contribute and there's always room to learn.